All right, we're close. This is about as close to being on time as I ever get. I'm late to everything. Holy shit, it's cold in here. All right, 1 second. All right. Finally. 60 seconds late. That's awesome. I'm the guy whose parents have to lie to him when holiday dinners are because I'm always an hour late. All right. So we're here. We're live. Let's see what's going on. Lots of friends coming in. Trying to adjust the microphone so that I can still see and play. No, I'm not doing Zidane. No Zidane chapters for me. Eventually I will, when I've got an outrageous amount of coins and nothing to do. Let's see. Still coming in. Alright, we're trying a new squad today. I always keep my Liverpool squad. The problem is that my normal squad is my versus squad. And I'm not a huge, I'm not a big head-to-head player just because the lag's always bothered me. So I've never really set up a head-to-head squad to play with. That's why my chemistry is always high. Head-to-head, your OVR doesn't mean anything. And despite what everyone says, stats are nerfed. Stats are always nerfed in head-to-head. It comes down to game momentum and specific player speed. So I decided to try a new squad, which it's really not that new, not that big of a deal. Just a few adjustments. Trying Novak down at left back. That base Robertson is always killing me. I got to get rid of that card, and I just cannot bring myself to train that player. Just because his value is so high. I could drop some XP into him. Players. Making this active. Haven't used this squad yet. So, I'm assuming it'll go well. We'll see. Alright, we'll let a few more people get involved. And we'll see where we're at. Okay, it looks like everything's good. Grab a few more friend requests and then we'll jump right in. Alright, first match. Ready to go. Trying out the 4-2-4, which, in my humble opinion, is my favorite formation for coaching youth soccer right now. if the players are fast enough. That is a crazy team. Golds all the way across the midfield. Okay. I have some coffee in me. We're trying to stay focused today, and apparently that's not going to happen. Oh, what the hell was that? God damn it, I suck at this game. I need to, I guess, stop playing it like it's an actual... Start playing it like it's a video game. As much as I hate to do that, that's gonna be the only way. Jeez, oh Pete's. Becker never even attempted for that. Win the corner. I'll take it. Will whose price go up? Fellaini? Are we talking Scream Team Fellaini? Another corner. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, after dealing with all the Scream Team, you can't get the chemistry there. And which is the way they've got chemistry set up this year. It's really difficult. I mean, chemistry last year, you could easily put a squad together if you stuck with a program or stuck with a team or stuck with a league, and you just can't do that this year with the way they have the chemistry set up. Did I score? At least I got a goal. The next event, we talked about it in last night's live stream, is going to be a player versus player and player versus AI player of the month event. And I did check on Discord to see what was going on with that, and it does look like there will be an event coming out soon, but I don't know when we're actually talking about it. Was I off? Why did he walk away from it? Those long shots into the corner, Becker just doesn't have anything for him. See, you can list Pickford for anything you want. The price doesn't matter. It's just that the bot has capped it, that they're only buying a certain level. I do feel like that is going to change. I think that is a temporary issue with the market. I don't think that's going to hold. I think there's going to be enough backlash out of that won't stay. Yeah, it'll go up. Pickford's price will go up eventually. See, now we're getting into game momentum, which is the one part of head-to-head that frustrates me. Is once you've lost the game momentum, it's like adjusting your chances. You lose the opportunities. That's when the chemistry really gets involved. And not player chemistry, but your chances, opportunities. It's 5 mil seating on my squad. Those Pizarro cams, I have a handful of them too. Let's see. Static and premium, same thing, and they're selling, but I would definitely hold on to them for quite a while. Let's see. We're gonna stick with this 4-2-4 squad. Let's see what else is going on. Well, player of the month is coming. Probably Thanksgiving, probably Mustache November, something in that range. Yeah, I love this balance of power bullshit because it never really pans out. Unlike Versus. See, now I've got game momentum. Let's see where it goes. Player of the month is, I don't know. It depends on how you read the whole the chat on Discord, because I can't tell if they're actually trying to do it today or if they're talking about content updates coming for the changes. And what we thought had been gameplay changes in Versus tuning doesn't really appear to have gone live yet. That should have been a goal. The one thing I will say about this squad is its reaction time seems to be very slow. Like players moving into position, like their attack rates and whatnot. I'm not real happy with it. But then again, I still haven't gotten used to the reset for a new season. I'm still so used to playing with a legacy squad where they do everything you want them to do, when you want them to do it, as soon as you want them to do it. Yeah, I gave that one away. Can you guys hear me? I'm about to just move this microphone so it's out of my way. As far as I know, the whole Movember thing isn't anything more than just packs, though. Wait, 1-to-1 at the half? All right. What the hell are we doing? I want to get my lead back here. That's a corner. Wijnaldum for $5.5 million. Was it base or team of the week? There we go. Got my lead back. All right. Let's see. Market investments in gold. Really, right now, the best thing to do is to stick with the cheap 78, 79s and just pay attention to see where their current price is. That's been my most lucrative, is in that gold range lately. The silvers seem to have kind of capped off. Too tight on the keeper. I think this one's going to time down. Yep. All right, good match. Okay, where are we at now? Stream's offline? What happened? Are we back? What happened there? Not quite sure what's going on with the stream health here. Is it buffering or are we back online? You guys got it? Sorry guys, I'm in a league. Okay, what was I gonna do? Stream health is looking rough. Alright, give me 1 second. We're gonna kill the stream and reconnect and see if that fixes the stream health. Alright, are we back? Is that better? Looks like I've got health now. Alright, thanks for the super chat. One more friend request. Did I catch it? Nope, it timed out. Try to catch it. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, I got club football started Well, I mean, it really never really takes a break, but we actually have training this week. Let's see. I wish there was a way to show the setup that I'm dealing with here. Okay. Oh, game already started. The whole live streaming I am going to actually record this and post it just so you can see the setup that I've got going here. This is me. Oh, that's a long ball. Wrong button. Okay. See, phone's down here, looking through a microphone. I'll post this video here on Omelet Arcade for anybody that's following along there so that you can actually see what this looks like. That was not where I wanted it to go. I haven't told any good stories on stream in a while, so I think we'll have to tell a story or two today. Something worthwhile. Okay, there's the half. Sharon, that got timed out. Thought I had it. Okay. Counterattack. Too many touches. I need to get at least one goal in here. Still 0-0 game. Well, it was a 0-0 game. 20 Perez for 75K. Profit. See, some of these investments you really have to wait on for time. They're not short-term investments. And that's the one thing that you really have to remember, that you have to be patient on an investment. If you are looking for a quick turnaround on coins, investing in players is not the way to do it. It just doesn't work that way. Let that one time out. All right. Should Vardy increase? See, people keep asking about these high value, high coin players. I don't invest in players like that. My investment strategy is to keep. I don't want to play versus right now. Let's see. My investment strategy is I don't buy anybody that I don't feel like I can at least get close to doubling my coins on. Now, $9.5 million for a Vardy, that I don't see that card being a 20 million coin card. I don't see it being a 12 million coin card. I personally don't think that card's worth more than 6 or 7 based on what everybody else is in the market right now. And I feel like there's going to be a cap on it. That's probably a refresher card that you can just keep hitting refresh and continue in the search and picking it up a lot cheaper than what they're showing it for. This is just not going my way today. Okay. Elite investment tips. Right now, the only thing in the elites is if you can buy them cheap enough, stick with cheap elites and go from there. Right now we've been really making money off of the players that we bought cheap when we could buy them cheap. Yeah, no problem, Max. These head-to-head matches are basically an opportunity for me to... What happened? To give you guys opportunities to destroy me. When I get quiet and I'm still losing, that's when there's problems. If I'm focused and I'm still getting destroyed, Liverpool, Man City. Okay. See, I hate giving these predictions because, I always want Liverpool to win, but Liverpool have a history of not choking in matches like that, but getting beat in the last few seconds. The only thing worse is playing against a bottom tier team and getting beat. Liverpool 3-1. I would be very happy with that. I would be very happy with a 3-1 Liverpool Man City match. The thing that would really make me happy is a 3-1 score and the 3 goals all being scored by Mane, with all 3 assists coming from Robertson, because that would give me the opportunity for 2 Team of the Week players and finally get rid of these base cards. Every Liverpool match I'm watching, it's rooting for Mane and Robertson. Do we get a foul? Just Robertson and Mane. I'm looking for those Team of the Week cards. I'm tired of dealing with non-informed players. When did the score go to 2? I just have. Alright, at least I got one back real quick. 1-1 for Firmino and KDB score. Okay. See, I would be okay with that. I would be okay with the tie too. A loss would be rough. I would not be happy with the loss. That's for sure. Not happy with the long pass opportunities with this squad. I can't get... Everything's on the ground. I mean, I don't like to play long ball soccer, but... See, that should have been a goal. Come on. Come on. That was my equalizer right there. Two opportunities. Couldn't get the shot off. Manchester United event card. That was a good match. I had my chances. You bought 179 rated Vitas at 10K. Anytime I can get a 79 rated card for under 10K, I buy every one in the market. But lately, I haven't found any for under 20K. That's not what I want. See, nothing. Never anything in here. And I've sold most of the ones I had. But yes, that is definitely a place. 79 rated, especially during the event. These... No more friend requests. Okay, Sharon, you're up. Still no longer available. Alright, we'll try one versus. Nope. Guess we're not playing versus. Head to head. Good investments for Bayern players. Team of the Week has had a decent amount of Bayern players popping up. But again, I'm only buying... If you can get an elite Team of the Week player for under 500,000, 600,000 right now, if you can buy it in that window, you don't want one of the higher rated elites. You want one of the mid to lower level elites. That's where there's a decent amount of coins coming in. It's just not right away. You've got to be willing to wait it out. And if you're patient and you really wait for that opportunity, you can get it. There's a ton of coins to be made that way. That's where I'm hoping Pulisic investments from last week end up paying off. Not through traffic. I don't want to pass through traffic. Come on. Come on. Terrible. Terrible. Too many touches. Foul? Gotta be a foul. No. Did we play on Saturday? I don't even remember. It's all a blur. Giving up corners. I don't know if I'm liking this head-to-head squad. I'm wondering if I might be more effective just shifting my existing squad over to head-to-head. Over to a 4-2-4. I might try that just to see what happens. I like the formation. I just don't like all these mixed players. And I've got some speed in the players themselves, but their reaction times, they're just not releasing the ball. Take my corner. Yes, I usually lose against my fans. Always lose. And it's not because I'm trying to be nice. It's because two reasons. One, I struggle with head-to-head. And two, it's difficult to play in a stream, stay focused, watch what you're doing, read, talk, communicate, stay focused. I just don't have the, I can barely walk and chew gum at the same time. It's tough to interact, chat, and read. Now, like if you play on console and you can actually see the chat on the screen, it's one thing. But when you play mobile and try to interact at the same time, you have a laptop in front of you that you're looking up onto. Trying to read that way. How is that onside? I think he was off. That sure looked like he was off. No Nut November. Am I participating in No Nut November? That is a excellent question. I've been married since 1996, so I participate in No Nut 2020. Yes, I also do have connected data cable, and it's sitting in the crook of my left hand, which does make it possible. That's why I said last night I need a Bluetooth. I need a Bluetooth microphone that works well and doesn't work like shit. Let's see here. Hold on one second. We'll show you what I'm dealing with. Okay. Where's my cursor? Okay, I just took a screenshot of what I'm actually playing against here. and we'll post it on Twitter. So if you go to Twitter real quick, you can see. Let's see, where's it at? Okay. Photo just got posted on Twitter. This is the setup I'm dealing with a microphone in the face and what we're doing. Movember is Movember event. Who do I want to buy next for my team? Okay, Sharon, looks like we're going to try it one more time. There we go. Okay, who do I want to buy next for my team? I honestly really just want to get rid of my base players. I really want to dump Robertson with a Team of the Week Robertson. I really want to get rid of Mane with a Team of the Week Mane. And I just want to get that chemistry up to 170. It's close. I'll be at 161 here after a couple of more league versus league wins. But the biggest problem is trying to get program players that I'm happy with. I mean, I could throw anybody in. Like, I have Aubameyang in there, but I'm not happy with him. He's not a player that I would keep in my squad. And people were asking about Origi today, which is good. I mean, I would use Origi, but I just haven't had any... What, was that my foul? His foul? Damn it. I didn't have any luck with Origi when I had him, but I didn't train him. He was still 76, I think. 76 or 77. I didn't put any coins into him to train him because I didn't want to... I was looking for... and you know, I didn't want to lose the money on the training. I still don't want to lose money on training. Ooh, good save. Nice save. Is FIFA dying? No, FIFA's not dying. I think FIFA's struggling right now with lack of events. That was a good goal. FIFA's struggling right now with lack of events. Vardy or Aubameyang. I don't have Vardy. I've played against him, and I just didn't feel like it was too... It didn't feel worth the coins that card's coming in. Okay, need to stay focused here. Arnautovic. He just backs off the ball constantly. So, maybe after today I will put some coins into Origi. And I may even train him up just to see if he's worth trying over Aubameyang. Leakiness on Discord. I'm fine with it. I mean, I use it. I do read the chat on Discord to try to figure out what's going on. I mean, I think most of us do. The problem is there's very little heads up on what they're doing, what they're planning, and because of that, it makes... That was my fault. That was dumb. I don't know what I was doing. I was trying to release it. Definitely going to go back to my other squad and try to shift it to a 4-4 or a 4-2-4 for the next match. I just have to remember. See? Fat thumbs trying to hold this around a cord. Hit the wrong button. I have been streaming a lot on Twitch, and thanks to Omelet Arcade. And I do it without a microphone, so it does make things a lot easier. If you ever want to see realistic gameplay, check it out on Twitch or on Omelet Arcade. Am I down by 1 still? Yes. So I need at least 1 goal to get this back into order. And I didn't realize we're already at 90. That isn't going to happen. Okay. Good match. Star Pass Lewandowski from Star Pass. I bought him to try to sell. And I think I made 100,000 coins, but I never tried him. I never put him in the squad. Okay, we'll do... let's see. Got about 10 minutes. Maybe I'll stay over a little bit. We'll see. But I want to try a new formation. I'm going to keep the 4-2-4. I'm going to go back to my main team. That's not what I wanted. I don't know. I'm not too thrilled with Arnautovic up top. How much is Origi? Is he 76? No. Well, he's not 20,000. That's the problem. Do I have enough coins for him? Good grief, am I that broke? Alright, so I'll have to buy him next. Switch to this. Let's see who wants to play. Let's see. Not available. Beast. Not available. Okay. No idea who we're playing against, but let's check it out. And I'm sober this morning. See, I had Gabriel Jesus from the Derby, whatever that was. What does YNWA? You'll never walk alone. Okay, I need to pay attention. Match has already started. Just dribbled it out. All right, so let's see. Definitely need to tell a story. It's been a while since we've had a story time. So yesterday, this happened, and it's just literally a surreal. Okay, so this is just too funny and too surreal not to pass along. So yesterday I was at the office, and I get a phone call from my wife. She's obviously upset. Okay, she's in need of assistance, whether it be emotional or physical. Yeah, I had no idea. So here's how it started. I answer the phone. I'm like, hello. And then she's like, I hope you're having a good day because mine is shit. And when that's the first thing you hear out of your wife over the phone, you know it's not going to be a good conversation. Is there a foul? So I could obviously tell she was upset. And so I just ask what's happening. Ooh, I'm actually in opportunity here, so we're going to... Okay. So I could tell she was upset right away. So I asked what happened, and this is where the conversation took a very weird turn. So she's like, you know that big-ass console TV the neighbor sat out with the trash? If you guys don't know what a console TV is, it's like a giant box TV. They were, usually they didn't get any bigger than like 25, 27 inches, and I think that's about what this was. So our neighbor, he put one out at his trash to the curb, and like we set our trash out next to each other between the yards, between the two houses. So there's kind of a blur between whose trash is whose trash. So this TV's been out there for like a week now. So back to my wife. So she's like, well, this lady pulls up in her car and went to take the TV. And I hate people taking our stuff out from the trash, but I figured it was trash, so what the hell. I yelled to her that I was walking next door, so I yelled, go ahead and take it, it still works. So I'm like, how do you even know if this TV works? This is the neighbor's trash. And she says she has no idea if it works or not, but fuck it. That lady's going to take it. She can find out when she gets home whether or not it works. This TV, by the way, has been sitting out there for like 2 weeks on the curb because the trash men just won't take it. It's some kind of like large scale pickup. Was that the half? Okay. Apparently it's, you have to call ahead to have them take it, and my neighbor is a certified moron. I'm pretty sure there's paperwork. It's like AKC registering a dog if your IQ is double digits. Okay. So I think I should explain a little bit more here. The neighbor is new. The neighbor we had, she got remarried and she moved in with this new husband because he already had a house. And now she's renting her place, the house next door, to her newly divorced younger brother. And he is a specimen, to say the least. Very entertaining, only because the amount of recyclable beer that he puts out in cans, and we're not talking good beer. At my house, it's draft or bottled. Okay, this guy is like Natty Light. Amstel, we're talking shit beer, right? So he moves in, and he's been doing some work on the house, so he's been sitting these big trash out like furniture and shit, just sitting next to my normal trash. And because I have 3 kids, even though one's in college, he still comes home, and we always have half a dozen bags of like these big black lawn bags out in the front. So obviously there's a trash situation. So back to my wife. This is her talking on the phone. She's like, so this lady looks up at me, and she's obviously off her rocker because apparently this lady had like a crazy eye or something, which was kind of freaking my wife out. So she puts the TV in her trunk, then turns around and tells me that her daughter just left her because she had a baby and she's now all alone or something. And she doesn't have any money. So the closer my wife gets, the more she can tell that this lady's either drunk or stoned off her gourd or something, and that's kind of freaking the wife out. That was terrible. So the wife's like, I'm thinking, holy shit, this lady's fucking nuts. Then as I get closer, I notice she has a bunch of our trash bags in the back seat. So my wife apparently goes over to the car to investigate, and she turns to the lady and she's like, what the fuck? Why do you have all our trash bags in the back? Okay, now at this point, I'm on the phone and I have a pretty vivid picture of what's going on. Okay. So my wife turns around and she's like, what the hell, to this lady that's when she realizes this lady is now sitting in the grass on the easement between the sidewalk and the curb, tearing open another bag of trash and like rooting through it. So the wife starts yelling at her like, what the fuck, lady? What the hell are you doing? And at this point, she turns around and starts screaming back. This is the lady on the curb, like the apparent homeless lady or whatever on the curb, turns around and she starts screaming back at my wife that she's just going through her garage sale stuff. But here's the thing, we didn't have a garage sale. And so they get into this argument that she saw price tags on the trash bags. We have no idea where this came from. So then my wife walks over and she starts grabbing the bags of trash out of the back of her car and putting them back on the curb. They're freaking out. My wife's completely losing her shit on the phone telling me this story. And I interrupt with, were you polite or were you pissed? Because I wasn't thinking. And then obviously now the wife's pissed at me. So she's like, polite? Hell no, this crazy bitch was drunk and God knows what she's doing with our trash. So then I get in trouble because she thinks I have sensitive material in the trash. And I'm told that I have to go buy a shredder for the house so this doesn't happen again. And then the neighbor comes out. This is my wife says. She's like, the neighbor comes out and he's all screaming at me and tells me that I shouldn't be talking to this lady because she was obviously a fry short of a Happy Meal, which pissed me off. Well, pissed my wife off. So she yells over at him, Nunya, which is what my wife says when it's Nunya business, and to get his ass back in the house. And that's when he screams out that he had called the cops because of this entire thing that's going on in the front yard. Thanks for the super chat. Let's see if we get another one going. Even while I'm telling a story, we'll see. Did I win that match? I think I won that match, which is crazy considering I'm in the middle of a story here. Okay, at this point, I'm covering my mouth because the entire story is getting out of control. And it's cracking me up. So just then, the trash truck comes around the corner, and according to my wife, this is her understanding, the biggest, scariest black man she's ever seen in her entire life steps off the back of the garbage truck and walks over in she referred to him as I can't remember his name, the guy from the Green Mile, and says that he comes out in this deep voice and says, Miss, do you know this lady? And he points at this crazy lady who is now still sitting on my on the curb ripping open another trash bag. So my wife screams no, but she realizes this guy's trying to help, so she starts apologizing to him and told him that this lady is stealing her trash. He doesn't say a word. He just stands against the truck and starts laughing. So the wife turns around and tells the lady that the police are coming and she needs to pick up her mess that she's making, and that it wasn't fair to the garbage man he's still leaning at the back of the truck just enjoying the show. So this lady just starts dropping the trash in the yard and then starts yelling at my wife and calling her a bitch and telling her that she can't pick and choose who gets to come and pick up her garage sale stuff, and that it's discrimination that she's not selling to this lady because she might have wanted something from the garage sale, and it's just not fair just because she was late to the garage sale. Again, we didn't have a garage sale. We have no idea where this lady's understanding of the garage sale is coming from. Lisa Corner. Okay. This is when the garbage man starts cracking up and tells this lady that she needs to leave before the police show up and take her away in some kind of a padded van. And so then I'm getting this whole conversation from my wife, and at that point she just goes silent for 30 seconds. And, you know, honey, are you okay? What's going on? And I'll do this in my wife's voice because this is where the story gets good. That crazy bitch just stands there for a minute, then calmly walks over to her trunk, reaches in, grabs the TV, lifts it up as high as she can, looks right at me and says, "You can keep your fucking TV." There's a dramatic pause, and then she drops it right in the middle of the cul-de-sac. The TV explodes, glass went everywhere, plastic went everywhere. She shuts her trunk, and then she just pulls away. Nobody says a word. Trash man just stand there. Unfortunately, I wasn't around to witness this entire fiasco, which does sound highly entertaining, to say the least. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So my wife spends the next hour picking up all the trash with the garbage man, trying to clean it up. She even tells me she's going to write a letter to the the waste management company to tell them how nice these guys were about this thing, that it's all over the street. And then she's just tells me, explains to me again how this entire thing exploded. And that's when my dumbass told her that maybe we should have a garage sale, and she hung up on me. All right, where are we at here? Let's see. This has actually turned into a match. And now that I'm actually paying attention, I'll probably start losing. Give up another goal. Maybe not. That should have been in. Play Fortnite. I've attempted Fortnite. The problem with it is I like the shooting aspect of it. I'm just not... the whole building part isn't something that I enjoy. And you can't play that game without that entire aspect of it. I would rather play Call of Duty. Which, the new Call of Duty came out. I haven't seen it yet. My son is telling me that I would love it. Can I win a corner out of this? Oh, that was across the line. Where's the AR? Okay, 3 minutes. Can I time this out? Okay, Boomer. Just so you know, I'm Generation X, motherfucker. There is no Boomer about me. I'm not that old. God damn. Do I support any American soccer teams? I mean, I went to... my alma mater is Cincinnati, so I do attend the occasional FC Cincinnati game. Columbus Crew is the other team that I'm close to, but no, not really. I don't even watch MLS. I mean, we'll go to some matches if they're close, but that's about it. Match is no longer available. We've played over an hour. Let's see if we can get one or two more in. $40 for the win. Love it. Cincinnati, Columbus, Cleveland. It's because of all the corn. It's the only letter that everyone knows and can spell. I prefer, if I'm playing, I will stick with versus just because it's a more, it comes, you know, the you can build a better versus team with coins and being able to manipulate the market, which is my bread and butter. It's hard to put together a good head-to-head team with coins. I mean, you can buy better players and stuff, but head-to-head is more about your individual tactics, skill, speed, and that's, my fingers are too fat. I'm joking. No, I like head-to-head. I don't like playing head-to-head on stream. It's hard to focus. I mean, if you look at my match history, I'll play my head-to-head matches every day, but the most part, I autoplay. I autoplay my head-to-head matches every day. I just see what happens. And I usually win 3 matches, and it takes me 7 or 8 to do it, but the phone's just sitting on the desk at work, and that's where it goes. As far as actually playing head-to-head for the sake of playing head-to-head, what you see in these live streams is about the extent of it. Any investments below 80 overall? We just talked about the 78s and 79s. Right now, there are none. There are no big 78 to 79 players that are coming in with a decent amount of a cheap coin value. Depends on the event. Like, the best opportunity for 79 rated coins was the Europa League event, because there were so many that were free, and you could pick them up in the 7 to 10,000 range pretty easily. Turned right into the defender. Is that the half? Right now, I'm just kind of waiting for the next event. Let's see what program players pop up. I'm hoping for a good Liverpool turnout because I want... Oh, you ran the wrong way. I want a good team of the week alternative to the few base players that I'm stuck with. Yeah, the whole cross spamming does bother me. A European meet and greet to come to Europe, that would be fun. I haven't been to Europe in quite a while. Unless you guys want to come here to the States. Nobody wants to come to the States. No one comes here on purpose, especially where I'm at. No one even lives here on purpose. Ooh, I thought I had that. Snaked it right out of the air. And everybody's falling on the ground. Screwing around here. I think I'm going to give this one away. I'll play again. See, that was the thumb sitting on the shoot button again. Yeah, he disconnected. But when I tried to time out disconnected, it caused all kinds of problems last night, so it's easier to just kind of half-ass play to let the match time out. All right, time for one last match. See what happens. See, now you're just going to make me look stupid. I'm going to get beat with a 81 rated squad with silvers. Take the corner. I would really, really love to see Liverpool win the league. There's been a couple of... Like, I remember back when Sturridge and Suarez were up top, and you had the outrageous attack that was almost better than the attack right now with Mane, Firmino, and Salah. And that season, when they didn't win, was just horribly depressing. And even the last season with the loss, and the Champions League final with the concussion and the whole ordeal with Karius and, you know, Salah's shoulder, was just a tough season to watch. Last season, though, you know, they played. You can't complain at all the way they played. They, you know, it's the whole ordeal with Man City winning, even though Liverpool, you know, the wins and losses and stuff didn't match up, it was still tough to watch. And I think that they deserve the opportunity to win this year. Yeah, I think you dumbed down your team just a little bit too far. That's the half. All right. 600 screen points and spent 520 on PK and 80 on boost. I don't know, because, I mean, PK is a great player, But will you have him the entire season? Or will somebody else come along that you swap out for your PK? That's the way I look at it. But will you keep those boosts the entire season? Well, of course you'll keep your boosts the entire season. And that's the way I look at it. I'm only going to deal with the finite unless it's a player I want to keep. Now, I will put Liverpool players in my squad, and I had there been a Liverpool Scream Team player, I definitely would have grabbed him rather than the boost, unless it was someone that I could have bought. How many turns did I do? I did all of them. I did, 48 times 2, so 96 turns, and I spent every single bit of it on boost. I think I ended up with almost 4,000 boost before it was all said and done. Which is how I had... Ooh, Arnautovic with a red card. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I think the silvers in the back wasn't a good idea. So I'm just kind of playing with it now. One match. One match before I have to get off of here. Is it Nino? All right. One match before I go. Yeah, in form, I think this is the only squad you'll ever put in here that I will be able to walk all over like this. There's definitely only so much you can do with tactics. All right, well, that was fun. I at least, as bad as it was, I did pull back a little bit of saving grace from that. All right, Nino. Last match, and then we'll call the stream quits. Suarez, Murata, got PK in the back. This will be a fun team to play against. All right, I'm going to totally focus, completely 100% focus on this match. The only thing I'm going to talk about is going to be me cussing and bitching because I screwed up. And trust me, it will happen. So yeah, I should have sent that ball through on the overlap. And I waited and didn't do it again. $100 for the win, even though it was silvers and golds. That is craziness. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Anytime you want to play, I am all down for it. You definitely don't have to super chat it. I just like to play. Playing against some of the best players head to head doesn't do anything but make me better in the long run. And you're definitely one of the best I've ever played more than one time for sure. Uh-oh. Was there a foul? Yep, apparently. No, 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 no. That was dumb. Let's see. Any legend I would consider putting into my squad? I mean, there's a few Liverpool legends that I would put in. Like, I almost put in Gerrard last season just because I kind of liked the idea of having him in my squad. But his stats just weren't very good. And he was expensive in the market, and I just didn't feel like it was going to be worth it to me. See, I've lost focus again already. Okay, that's a half. Down by 2? When did you score 2? And I said I was going to stay focused, and apparently I was lying. Okay, I'm quiet now. Focused. Too many touches. My favorite beer, Guinness, hands down. That's the only beer. I mean, I'll drink it. I'll drink lots of different things, but it's a Guinness Draft is far and away my favorite beer. Yeah, I don't know if Vardy is capped or not. I haven't looked and I haven't heard. I don't know. The whole capping thing really, really bothers me. I mean, that's the price caps is why I don't play console. That was a bad match. It's good for you, bad for me. When will Pickford price raise? I don't know. I mean, I would say a month, possibly within a month. If they're going to raise it, it's going to be within a month. All right, that's a good place to end it. What time is it here? It's noon for me, which means I actually need to get some work done. It was fun. Again, thanks a lot for watching. Make sure if you want to watch gameplay throughout the day, follow along at Twitch or Omelet Arcade. There's no talking. It's just actually me streaming real, official gameplay. No talking. No screwing around. It's me focused. And I still lose there too, so it doesn't really matter. But follow along. Okay, check out finallysleeps.com. You can see me on Twitter. I don't spend as much time there as I used to. But again, I do post a lot through finallysleeps.com and at Omelet Arcade and Twitch, where most of the streaming goes. And again, we'll do these streams every Thursday at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, and then again 12 hours later on Friday morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. That's my one big 24-hour stretch when I don't have anything else going on. Yeah, on Omelet Arcade. OMLET Arcade, I think. Yeah, I'll post the link. I'll post the link at finallyhesleeps.com. And if you guys stream or you're involved in it, check me out over there. And thanks a lot for Informed Player for getting involved again today. I appreciate the super chat. And just let me know as soon as your site is running and we can start promoting it. We'll definitely get on board with all the live streams. And I definitely want to be involved. So thanks a lot for checking it out. It was a lot of fun, even though I do get the shit kicked out of me every fucking game. No problem. Thanks a lot for playing, guys. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you guys next week. And hopefully I'll have time to put out a video this weekend. As long as you keep watching, I'll keep making videos.